So, a very good evening to all of you. With us today, we have Amardeep Dhingra, who's the CEO of Transformation Quotient. This is TQ.com.
Hey
Um,
guys.
Amar, it's great to have you here. And we are very excited to hear what you have to share with all of us. My first question to you, without wasting any time, is what does the word transformation signify?
Transformation means outrageous goals. It means going after those goals and achieving them. And whenever we do that, we become a better version of ourselves. We become a different person. We change. But the word change in itself, it has a negative connotation to it. It's not positive. When you look at transformation and a whole, you know, it's a whole new experience. It's a whole new feeling of being you when you go through a transformation.
Okay, so you said something very powerful. You said transformation means a whole new version of yourself. Is this something that you've experienced?
Actually, you know what? I've sort of experienced that twice in the last 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's hilarious, but it's also great telling the story, and it's something that a lot of people can probably relate to as well.
Okay. So you mentioned that you've gone through it twice. Let's hear one of them.
Let me give you snippets of both.
Okay. Sure.
So, in 2013, I was very heavy. I used to weigh 100 plus kgs, and in about 6 months' time, without hitting the gym, I brought my weight down to 68, 70.
That's incredible. But let me just interject here and ask you a question that we've been wanting to know for a while. When we say transformation, is it limited just to physical transformation, or have you experienced some aspects of evolution of
Yes,
in other aspects
I
of
get your
life?
question. I
Yeah.
get your question. Um, so when I physically transformed, I also, saw a lot of change happening within me. I was more confident. I was ready to take on more outrageous goals. Um, that to me was the beginning of my entrepreneurial journey. And I used to boast about the fact that I've lost weight without actually hitting the gym. Yeah. And Now, if you ask me the same question, I'd say that was wrong. I should have also focused on strength building besides just losing weight, and which I've done the second time around. So I did that. Started my entrepreneurial journey. At some point, things stopped going as well as I expected them to, and I looked within and I found that I'm missing a key sales skill, which is the sales skills. So and I was insecure. I was sort of hitting rock bottom. There was a point in time in my life when I wasn't sure where to go from, and I would spend a lot of time talking to some of my clients whom I was coaching, but inside, when I was reflecting, I was also feeling that there were parts that I need to work on myself. So I took a step back in life. I went back to the corporate world, worked for an IT company in a sales role, which I was doing for the first time, pushed myself outside my comfort zone. And while that was great for me financially, physically and spiritually, it just drained me. Also, I was working against nature. I was working, a 24-hour shift literally. And from that point, to waking up one day and saying that I came here to learn a skill, enough is enough. I'm again, gained a lot of weight. Again, I'm 100 plus. I see this whole pattern repeating itself. I need to get back in shape. I did it. I did it the right way. I focused not just on losing weight, also on strength training. Keeping, and when you do strength training, it also builds mental strength. I think that was your initial question.
Yes.
So I feel much stronger, much more confident. It's easier for me to sort of share my vision with people, share my story, and the work that me and my team have done over the past few months, that speaks for itself.
Great. So, is this what brought TQ together?
TQ was always an idea. It was a brand name as well that I was using, but we never really, got down to defining what TQ is or what it means as a construct or who we are as an organization. It was a collective bunch of individuals who understood change in a very different way, who had a high level understanding of communication, of HR, of fitness across these different areas, and who wanted to sort of come together and enrich the lives of the people that they touch. And that's what led to the birth of TQ as it is right now in the current form. So even TQ has transformed.
Wow. So, would you say that you finally found your calling?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's great to know. Is there anything that you'd like to tell our listeners or to tell our viewers in terms of what are the 5 things that they need to do to reach a different version of themselves?
So I don't know if I can tell 5 things, but I'll just tell you in a very basic, simple way that's easy to understand. Whatever you need to succeed in life is already within you. I'm sorry about that. That's my dog. She's seen a lizard. So coming back to what I was saying. Whatever you need is already there, and it's absolutely okay to be afraid. You have to remind yourself every day that you wake up that you're going to do something different, and you're going to add value, and you're going to make the most of your day, and somewhere in that day you're going to make time for the goals that you have and that you haven't been focusing on so far. And whatever your goals, whatever your journey, if you just keep at it, you'll get to where you need to be, and it's going to be beautiful, it's going to be magnificent, and you will end up becoming the best possible you that you can become.
Okay. So what can we look forward to from TQ in the coming year?
We have a lot of content coming up, and I've told the team, I said one of the areas that we really want to focus on this year, we're going to try and take up some transformational projects, of course, because we need to take them on in order to survive. But we're going to limit them. We're going to limit the number of coaching relationships that we take up to about 3 or 4 per coach per month, so that we can give focus to our clients and help them reach their goals. And the largest area of focus for me for 2019 is fitness, because I believe if you're physically fit, you're also mentally fit, you're tougher, you're stronger, you're more capable of taking on outrageous goals, changing the world around you. And more power to everyone who goes out and spends time working out in whatever form that they do each and every day. I certainly wish you all the best, and if you're doing it already, you're on the right track. If you're not doing it, TQ is coming to your office. Our trainers are going to be there, and we're going to make you sweat at work.
Wow, I think that's a perfect way to summarize and to conclude the capabilities that TQ is going to be bringing on board. We are going to really look forward to meeting Amardeep and his team over the coming months, and having other individuals join us in this journey of transformation that Amardeep has started off.
Woohoo!
Thank you so much,
Thank
Amardeep.
you.
Thank you
Thank
for a
you.
lovely talk.
Thank you so
and
much. Thank you.
we'll look forward to seeing you soon.
I'm looking forward to it.